doing, Jay?
Well, we're trying to Ukrainian up this axe. It was left at this campsite. The head's falling off.
I don't see a problem with that axe.
Oh, somebody decided to use some paracord type material to prevent the base from.
So you're
So we're gonna try and secure
this axe head via macrame.
Yes, axe macrame is what I like to call it.
This is a new form of bush crafting that we've come up with here. Axe head macrame.
Yeah.
I'll let you take the first couple swings.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
With confidence.
Yeah.
It doesn't go unnoticed. Okay, so whoever's watching this, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure there's
whoa, that's not what you say. You're a trained expert.
I'm sure there's a sailor's axe knot out there somewhere that we don't know about. So
I just want to see this finished product
come on now.
and have this documented on film for when it flies off. Not only concusses me, strangles me as well. I have some evidence for a lawsuit.
Oh, you shush. Good enough for the girls I go with. Okay.
Ray Mears would be proud.
Who?
Shh, don't say that either.
Ray, be proud of me. Sorry, I'm moving too fast.
That's all right. I think we got the idea here. I don't think we want a clear close-up of this debacle. Sharp like hammer? That ain't pretty, but it's getting the job done. And we didn't have to carry it in. Warm?
Oh yeah.
I don't believe it. Tonight we are rocking some spicy sausage pasta from Alpine Air, augmented with some fresh garlic sausage and some moon cheese. And it's pretty good. What do you think? Thought it was all right? You tried it.
It was good.
Yeah. And you? What's in
We're doing
the silver bowl?
Chicken gumbo with some augmented garlic sausage, which is a tasty little treat in there.
Yeah, that fresh garlic sausage just perks up everything.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Down goes the sun. It is morning breakfast time, and today I'm enjoying some peasant egg mix with sausage and a nice 3-in-1 coffee courtesy of Nescafe. Jay just finished up his gourmet meal of oatmeal and with banana and peanut butter powder. Banana and peanut butter powder?
Yeah, and homemade banana powder, peanut butter powder from Costco, and cacao powder.
And cacao powder.
With chia seeds.
Chia seeds. And
Ziploc cooking, I'm now doing the dishes.
And obviously it was good because I don't see a lot left in that bag.
Oh, it was delicious.
Nice. We're actually pretty much cleaning up here. It's about 10 a.m. We've been up for about an hour and a half. Slept in nicely. Slept without the fly last night. It was a ultra clear night looking at the stars. It was really nice. The coyotes were howling. Didn't do a lot of filming last night, mainly because I was really lazy.
Drunk.
And there may have been one or two too many whiskeys consumed to responsibly film, so we shut that camera down early. But it's been another great trip in Spruce Woods here. It's just a quick one-nighter. End of summer. Just getting out one more time to enjoy the weather while it lasts, and it is a lot warmer than anticipated actually. Yesterday the hike in hit about 25, 26 degrees. Today I think it's actually supposed to be a little warmer, hence I'm sitting on a log instead of on the perfectly good picnic table because that's right in the beating hot sun, and I don't feel like being in there drinking hot coffee and eating hot eggs right now. Here's our water supply. Super convenient, nice and cool, awesome. But you look down here, in this teeny tiny little crack here is the cap for my water bottle. Lesson learned. As you can see, Parks was nice enough to completely box this in, so there is no way of getting something that falls in the cracks. So I now have a 9-kilometer hike out in near 30-degree weather with a water bottle with no lid. Yay me.
All right, 11:37.
Jay is raring to hit the trail. Nice. It's a quick and dirty overnighter, but it was worth it, eh?
Yep. A little warmer than last time, but
which is
still
odd, considering it's pretty much the beginning of fall,
yeah.
And it's 30 degrees.
It's a warm day.
But yeah, the hike out's a little warm, but well worth it. Nice little cap off for summer.
Yeah.
The Columbia Peak Freaks, freaking awesome. No blisters whatsoever this time, no hot spots. My feet are just nice and comfy. I am done with waterproof boots for anything outside of winter, I think. Snug Pack Endurance 40, 20-pound load, just perfect. Rode really nice and comfy. The only complaint I would say I have is the lack of external water bottle pockets. It's got the 2 side pockets, but once your pack is full, they're basically slip pockets. I stuff my poles in that side and then put the Condor water bottle pouch on this other side here. That would be my only complaint on this pack. Otherwise, holds just enough for a night or 2 or maybe 3, and rides real comfy, nice and snug to the body, nice and quiet. Teams up with the Ribs front pack, no interference, works really well. All in all, Nice little trip. This is Camp 2. We're about 3/4 of the way back to the truck now. Only got about another... Actually, what did it take us? About half hour last time to get to this site?
22 minutes.
22 minutes, if you really truck. So we should be back to the parking lot before 2 p.m. and back to the grind in the city by 4-ish. Yay. Guys, Chris from Urban Suburban. I wasn't going to do a loadout video for this last hike, but I received a request through Instagram from Jeff Thompson. Goes by Jeff T84, specifically asking if I could do a loadout video. So here it is. I'm going to do it real quick for you guys. This trip, unlike the spring one, I brought a little less because it was just one night, so I went with the Snug Pack Endurance 40, as you can see here. Great little pack, well, not even little, 40 liters, still a good size, mid-size pack, I guess. My loadout with food, actually with everything other than water, was basically right at 20 pounds, and this pack handled that no problem. Wasn't a super long hike, about 9-10 kilometers each way in and out, so not a real long hike, couple hours in, couple hours out the next day, but the 40 liter Endurance 40, excuse me, was perfect. Very comfortable. Rode nicely. It was great. Of course, I paired it up with my Ribs front pack, as I often do. And this time that was more for convenience than anything else. I didn't need the room. I had everything packed in the Endurance. But just for ease of access, I put my water bottle in the Ribs, bug spray, sunblock, a few snacks, stuff like that. Because my one complaint with the Snug Pack, and I think I mentioned this in the video, is really the lack of external, or at least easily accessible external pockets when you're wearing the pack. It does have a side pocket on each side, but as you can see here, especially once the pack is full, these are basically slip pockets. You're not going to get anything really bulky in there, so like a water bottle or anything like that. So that went in the Ribs pack. I had a Outdoor Research dry bag. That's where all my clothes go pretty much every time. That's an 8 liter, I'm not even sure what brand that is, but another dry bag, that yellow one. The yellow one is always my food bag. That way if I ever spill some food in there or it starts to take on the odor of food, that's always my food bag. So that goes up a tree every night, every time I'm out on hike or camp. I attached my Condor water bottle sleeve, I guess, if you want to call it that, to the Snug Pack. And I didn't have a water bottle in there. That's where my cook kit went. Beside that, here I just have just a small sil nylon bag. That was my, I got a whistle, my headlamp, my little Coghlan's mini lantern, repair kit for sleeping pad and tent, stuff like that. A few little odds and ends in there. The little blue one there, that's my head net. I didn't end up needing that. The bugs were not bad at all. There's a few flies during the day, but oddly enough, as soon as it got dark, flies and mosquitoes are gone, and it wasn't cold, so I don't know what that was about, but it was awesome. The poles for my tent, because I carried them actually in the side pocket of the Endurance 40 on the outside, along with the stakes, shemagh. This little guy here, that's my new camp pillow. That's the Climate X pillow. I will do a full video just on that at some point, a review on that. This is the first time I'd used it, and it's awesome. I mean, it packs down to maybe the size of 2 Bic lighters side by side. Weighs, I think it says here, 2.25 ounces, and it blows up like to probably half the size of a full, like, regular pillow. It's awesome. That's my Climate sleeping pad in there, the Static V that I use, uninsulated. Just a piece of Tyvek that I use as a ground sheet for my tent. The tent is in this other dry bag. I didn't keep it in the North Face bag that it came with. because I just stuffed it in there without the poles and then threw it inside my pack, and it fit better that way. That's the North Face Stormbreak 1, a little one-person tent. And I do have the fly in there right now because I brought it with me, but I actually didn't end up using it. It was so nice out. Totally clear skies all night, so I could look up at the stars all night. It was really nice. In this compression bag, it's a Sea to Summit, I believe. Yeah, Sea to Summit compression bag. That's my Thermarest Regulus 40 blanket, and just a small piece of, now it's not going to come to me, Reflectex that I use as that small one I use as a sitting pad. And sometimes if it's really a little bit cooler out, I'll throw that under my sleeping pad at night because it folds out a little bit bigger. Kind of just enough to put under my core to insulate me from the ground, but I didn't need it this time. So I just use that for sitting on. Down to the small stuff, Platypus 1 liter platy bag there. That's where the dirty water went in for that we're going to filter. Jay brought his Sawyer Mini, so I didn't bring a filter this time, but we used this bag. My GSI Infinity camp mug, absolutely awesome camp coffee mug. Weighs almost nothing, insulated as you can see, it's great. And it nests right inside my Snow Peak mini solo pot set. It's a set, but I haven't been bringing the cup that was included with that because I've been using this. It's a lot better. So the Snow Peak, that was my cook pot. This a really small nylon bag here. This is my fire kit. Just I got a ferro rod in there, some jute twine, some extra paracord, a couple homemade fire starters. I think even a Bic lighter I brought this time in mini. Medical kit, just some basic first aid stuff. A whole heck of a lot of blister band-aids I brought because in spring I needed them. But this time I wore these that I picked up about 2 weeks before the hike. Those are the Columbia Peak Freak Excursions, I think they are. Completely non-waterproof. And as you can see, very meshy. This is all mesh, all this darker gray. This is all breathable mesh, even at the back here. And I absolutely love them. My feet felt great the entire hike. Never overheated, even though on the hike out it was about 30 degrees Celsius, so it was quite warm for September. And those shoes breathed great. My feet didn't get hot or sweaty. No blisters, not even a hot spot on my feet. They are fantastic. So for pretty much 3 seasons, I am done with waterproof boots or shoes, I think. Of course, in winter, around here you have to wear it because we get feet and feet and feet of snow, and which turns to slush and stuff like that. But if it's relatively dry out, these or whatever I end up replacing with when they were out, that's what I'm going with. This is a pair of 511 Nomex gloves that I've had for years and years. I bring them camping because if it's cold in the morning or evening, it's a little bit of an insulation for your fingers, and it's great for working around the fire. Nomex, I mean, they're not going to ignite obviously, and great for putting fire on wood on the fire and taking hot pots off the fire, that sort of thing. Pocket rocket stove and a small fuel canister. Didn't use either of these, as you can see from the video, and the one from the spring. They have fire pits there that are set up for cooking on, so brought that more as just an emergency. Of course, a small flask. My GPS, it's the Garmin Oregon 450T. Optimus titanium folding spoon, and then just some sunblock because it was nice and sunny. Some bug dope, which I didn't end up using that either. This here's a really lightweight nylon packing cube. That was my wash kit. There was tissue, wet wipes, hand sanitizer, toothbrush, stuff like that in there. Some medication, antihistamines, Advil, stuff like that. And I brought 2 knives here. Of course, I only really needed one, but I was doing some testing on both these. These are both relatively new. This, of course, is the Condor Bush Lore, and this is the Ontario Rat 3. Both fantastic knives so far. I've had this one for probably 2 months, maybe a little longer. This one I literally got the day before we left on the hike, and I am really, really actually loving this knife. but I'll save that for another video. Anyway, guys, other than my clothes and food, that is pretty much everything I brought with me. Like I said, it all fit into the snug pack there, the Endurance 40. It was very comfortable. I was very happy with it, and it was all in all a great trip. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. I almost always get around to all of them. Sometimes they tend to disappear on me into Google Plus land, but I usually find them eventually. Anyway, guys, take care. Stay safe. We'll talk to you soon.